Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So, in between episodes, I have gotten myself enough steel to make our second cargo bay. Um, I'm still not certain if this rocket's going to end up being able to reach the satellites if I reconfigure it that way, but that's what we're going to hopefully find out this episode, and I'm really hoping it'll reach and not be like, just a tiny bit short. Um, let's just go ahead and get that thing queued up to be deconstructed. And we will see where we are shortly. Let's go ahead and get things rolling. Just kind of looking around. This guy went dormant again for a little bit, but we'll see how much of the water we're actually using. Um, let's just kind of look around. You guys are all just kind of existing. This is cooling down nicely. Almost below 1400 already. It's like just barely above it still. How's these guys doing here? That's, you know, negative 30 degrees. Alright, not terrible. Not terrible at all. Let's see. Ah, good. That's been done. So, we need our cargo bay. This all is fine. Just kind of say, go there, please. And I probably should have turned up the build priority. There we go. Alright, so let's see here. That is still being worked on that way. They are delivering all this sort of stuff. That's fine. And anything else going on? This is all full up. That is, of course, not full up yet. I can't check the distance because the rocket is not complete currently. You are awaiting a little more steel. There you go, under construction. And bam, done. Alright. How are we looking? You are considered grounded at the moment. Alright. What's going on with you that you're showing 0 as your max range currently? Alright, that's fine, that's fine. It probably just doesn't have enough oxalite to actually make liftoff. What else can we look at here? I mean, we got this big old guy. We don't have anywhere near the amount of stuff we need for those biological cargo bays. I had looked up, somebody had made a, rocket calculator, but it looks like it's wrong because, as we know, because we've done this in-game, the biological cargo bay is a different weight than the regular cargo bay, whereas that calculator was treating all of the types of cargo bays as the same. So that is obviously outdated. So I don't know how exactly this is going to be different from that. So the thing is, I never really made it this far before. I have no, previous knowledge to compare to, so we'll just have to see how that goes. How are you doing here? 600 kilograms. Yeah, still not enough for even minor amount of liftoff. Unless there's some sort of bug here that it's just not doing that. Yeah, okay. Total thrust. Weight penalty. Yeah, it's still like, it's half a kilometer under the weight penalty. Alright. So that's an interesting thing. 26,519. You know, I probably could have used that information if I still had that rocket calculator up to see if that's how much weight penalty it thought it had. Oh well, didn't think about that. Anyway, we'll find that out in due time. What else can we be looking at as this goes on? Let's take a quick moment here and check our animals. 82. Isn't that a... Oh no, that's an egg. Alright, 8. Yeah, there's not 4 of those. How are you guys? There's 4 of you. 17. 51. 70, 88. 88 is more than 82, so let's get a not continuous, thank you. Stone hatchling incubating. We got our little pufflet prints up here now, so that's good. Oh, there's something else. I put a door in here because they keep dropping the eggs down here and then getting caught in this loop of trying to get it and dropping it back in there again. So that has already paid off because the egg is there instead. So let's go ahead and be like, hey, go take out that hatchling egg. Let's get a few of those on the go. We don't need the extra pufflet prince egg. Alright, that looks good, except we don't have any of the other eggs available now. There was, like, a brief, like, teeny tiny update, so I'm wondering if that messed with things. Hey, you know, let's check and see if we've got... Oh, here we go! Supercoolant is available! I mean, you guys know this was not available before. Alright, let's see what we need. It is saying we need petroleum. Does this now have a input? Alright, it still has no input. Do I have to bottle the petroleum somehow to get it in there? Or... But the fact that we can now make the supercoolant theoretically means we could get started on the... What's it called? Sorry, my brain is suddenly malfunctioning. The liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen, so that we could do this guy out of hydrogen instead, which would be pretty awesome. It wouldn't even take too much to convert since this guy's never been hooked up. We'll think about that. That does at least extend the life of the playthrough at the moment. Now that seems to be some sort of possibility. Of course, I'm still going to have to figure out how to actually do so here. Thermium, tungsten, and niobium. Wow, look at that overheat temperature. So you need 5 kilograms and 35 kilograms of tungsten. The tungsten is the wolframite. What? Do we have wolframite available from, say, here? No. Steel, copper, glass. What about you? Iron, copper. No. What about further out, maybe? Possibly there, but I doubt it, since we don't have any of that yet. Dwarf. Yeah, I'm not seeing any infinite sources of wolframite, so that's still going to be fairly limited. Because if memory serves, tungsten is from wolframite, right? Yeah, wolframite to tungsten. And that's, in fact, the majority of the 100 kilograms of that stuff, so... It would be nice to make some robo-miners out of it so that they aren't overheating nearly as often. But, at the same time, not a totally unnecessary thing. Although on the also plus side, it would probably be great to make that out of it too. But anyway, let's keep looking at this stuff. Visco gel. You want petroleum as well. And there is definitely no, way to just pump in. So let's take a quick look here at our plumbing. So there's the pitcher pump, which would allow you to pump up the liquid, but that's terribly inefficient. I want one that will allow me to just pipe in. See, there doesn't seem to be one of those here. Ventilation? that canister filler here, but that's just for gases. So you'll be able to pump gases in to do exactly the thing I'm looking at. And you just flat out see no petroleum as being available. Can I, say for instance, come here? And no, it does not give me the empty pipe option like it would on, say... Oh, no, it's not giving it to me there either. Why was it not... Was it only giving it to me on those because they were a dead-end pipe? I don't know. Alright, interesting. Oh, don't sleep in the spacesuits. Come on, guys. You're better than this. Why are you guys... This is set to bloody 2 priority, and you guys are putting stuff in it. What? I'm not completely out. I am completely out. Okay. Let's just make that one the same as this, because we don't really need to be putting critter eggs away. That really doesn't need to be any different either. Alright. So I guess those guys are still doing that. Ah, this has worked out. I also put a pump up here to start getting some of the polluted oxygen out and dump it in here so that these guys were no longer starving. I put in a second door because the stupid puffs kept escaping, so hopefully this will help prevent that. Yeah, that's pretty much about where we are on that front. I should probably make these powered doors. It would make things a little easier, but I'm not that concerned about it. How's this doing? Tiny bit more oxalate. We're still showing as grounded. Okay, the weight penalty is going up. The weight penalty is going up because there's more oxalate in. Alright. Right. Huh. 1 ton, 1 ton. See, this is all information that I could have used here. I will have to look at that a little bit more closely. Yes, I said it that way on purpose. Why are these guys not sweeping? Not that I really want them to be doing that anyway. Oh, I figured it out because I was being dumb. The reason there's so much CO2 in here is because the petroleum generator was running, and it probably produces some CO2. Yeah, produces carbon dioxide. That still doesn't explain the water. Because I want to get all this stuff up so that I can then mop the water and hopefully be done with that. What about you? Can I empty some canisters directly out of you? Doesn't appear so. That means I'm probably gonna have to use a pitcher pump, but I can't. See, that is a problem, because I already have a pitcher pump with crude oil. Oh, wait, it's crude oil available. I need petroleum available. Alright, what the heck? I'm trying to figure this one out. Let's see. Which basically means I'm going to have to pump some of that back into the world. And then pitcher pump it up? We'll see if that works. Let's, maybe do a small amount. Man, there is not a lot of space. Maybe I could just kind of sneak something up here. This looks like a good spot. Alright, let's do a little bit of tile work. We will say, like, right here. Like that? Yeah. Do it like that. We will be like, hey, I need pitcher pump, like so. I need that. I need those are pipe sensors. I want hydro sensor out of iron, thank you. Oh wait, I can't do it there. All right. Cancel those three. Make this slightly further out. And at the same time, cancel that. Put it like over here. And sensor. And we'll make like a little valve. Do liquid shut off. There we go, that's the thing I'm looking for. We'll just put you there. And we'll need some pipes to go like doot doot. And down like so. We'll hook you in a minute. We'll actually hook you in proper in a bit. Let's get the automation wire. Like that. Okay, that'll work. Of course, we need to turn the priority of all of this up, otherwise none of it will ever get done. There we go. Alright, good, good, good. This is a interesting little bit of nonsense. If this is what has to be done now to do this, then they really need to set up a thing like the canister filler, but for liquids, rather than this whole mess. Alright, well, we have another bit of that coming in. Although this does mean, theoretically, let's see about cleaning a bit of that up. If this whole mess is like so, and this doesn't quite get as far as we want, we would theoretically be able to go liquid hydrogen rocket with that as well, and still have the two rockets. It would no longer be the Freedom Rocket, I'd have to rename it, but, you know, it's a thing. You need power. Power. Fortunately, there is a robo-miner right there, so there's already power nearby. Wait for the little save thing to finish. There we go. Alright. Now you'll have power. There we go. Ugh. My throat this morning. Alright. You are putting in more oxalite. We have not even achieved liftoff yet. Hoo doggy. Alright. That is not an encouraging situation. That. You are still doing these guys. You're building that sensor. Is there a reason? You're just waiting on granite. You guys are iron. You are granite. That's a little bit of automation wire. I'm guessing somebody else is coming all the way for that. Alright. 1 ton. Just kind of running some stuff in my brain while the duplicates are building this stuff up. Yeah, that's fine. And I don't think I need to block this from vacuum because, well, this is blocked from vacuum, just not up there. So maybe I should put in a bit of drywall. Where's that drywall? Is that a utility? Yeah, drywall. Alright. Of course, I've forgot to set the priority again, so all of this stuff, there we go. We shall see. Alright, you're putting some granite in, you're putting some granite in. Oh, good, they can reach that. I had been a little concerned that maybe that bottom row wouldn't be reachable. That shows that it is, so good, good, good. Alright. One more of those, let those finish up, and then we can hook the pipe in to see if this works. Of course, that's apparently not going to be happening right now. Because end of cycle, and the cycle always ends when I'm working on something. It's always something. Alright, you. Get those, please. That seems to be the only other erroneous ones at the moment. Good, good, good. How's this area doing? Getting even colder. How's this area doing? 164. That's not good, because this is... I mean, it's already broken. It is finally down below temperature, but... Okay, that actually is a little bit cooler than the stuff over here. Interesting. Would have thought that this would have cooled off. Oh, you know what? It might be cooling off, and then heating up from that, and then heating back up. I don't know. My brain. My brain some days. Alright. Our rocket still can't even lift off. Alright. Get this stuff built. Do. Alright, I'm going to call that far enough along that we can get these pipes connected. Now the question becomes, do I want to hook in here and have it do its split thing? I think I'll just have it run right by there. Like so. And I really need to remember to set these priorities beforehand. No sleeping in spacesuits, Ada. Come on. Alright. Why are you so slow? Who are you that is so slow? Is that Bert? Hang on, you. Yeah, that's Bert. I don't know why you're... Are you injured or... No? You're hungry. Hang on, let's see. What's your skills? Your athletics is not very high yet. Okay, that's interesting. I thought his athletics was higher. There we go. Alright, let's... That's the wrong one. This one. Okay, this. And now you are starting to show petroleum is available. You are not having any issues here. Not apparently. What is, out of curiosity, vaporization point is over 1,000 degrees. Freeze point is at -70. That's fine. Okay. Now let's look at you. You're showing as available now. You just require a whole lot. That's viscogel. Okay, so this is, in fact, how it is now needing to be done. This guy's got 13 cycles before he's active again. You guys, that's why there's duplicates down there running. Alright. Oh man, look at this. Look at this mess. I don't even know that those doors are going to complete opening before the solar panels kick off. Yeesh. Oh, hey, look. More water. Because steam, yay. Oh, I really should be using a steam engine or something, but we'll figure something out with that. Oh, look at this. Look at this mess. We'll also be doing this and cleaning this up. because mess. Let's just be like this. Do that, please. Do the same here. There we go. Alright. So, good. This is showing as available. How is this guy doing? Petroleum level is slowly going up. Hydro sensor should kick off. Any moment now, as soon as it hit tops 500 kilograms. So like there, oh, yep, inactive, there it goes. And it shut off. Excellent. That little bit there drained over half of the reservoir. And that is after it refilling from what was in the pipe. Okay, so these little guys hold diddly and squat as far as liquids go. Ugh. Alright, so we've done the petroleum shuffle here. And we have got, theoretically, supercoolant available. I just need more gold. I don't want to be processing stuff, but I guess that might be a thing that's necessary. Let's see if our starship... No, really? Wow, okay. It's alright. I wonder if the liquid oxygen is a better thrust to weight ratio. It probably is, considering it's more advanced. At least that would be the wise thing for them to do from a gameplay balance. Probably not in real life, which means it may not be, because if it's not in real life... Well, wait a minute. Oxalate isn't a thing that exists in real life, so they always could have just adjusted the weight of oxalate to make it more than liquid oxygen in order to preserve the gameplay mechanic. Okay. So it is probably more gameplay mechanic based than anything else. Alright, let's... I kind of want to do something here. Let's punch a hole through this just to get like that. And I didn't bump the priority up again, so boop. You're doing that. There's plenty of these reed fibers that are growing naturally, which is great news for me. Alright. How are you doing? I'm hoping that there's... Okay, so there's no liquid output on this guy either. So I'm really hoping that it comes in canisters or something. I guess. Alright, you... How much is in you now? Over 1,000. Still no thrust. Maybe there's something wrong. See... That can't be constant, can it? I don't know. That's probably something we're going to have to figure out next time, because we're pretty much out of episode here. So what have we done? We have reconfigured the rocket, although we're still loading it to see if it's a functional configuration. We have basically made petroleum available, so now we can use it in the molecular forge. So theoretically, if I just make a little bit more of the refined gold, I should be able to make some supercoolant, which then opens up our ability to, again, theoretically, make some, liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen, which will then allow us, access to that mode of spaceflight. So that is good. Now that that's available, that had to be what one of those little patches did, because this was not visible before, and at the same time, more stuff was visible in the egg cracker than it could actually do in the short term. This guy will incubate a hatchling egg, because that would be the next guy in line, and that happened while we weren't paying attention. Alright, how's the temperature doing down here before we're done? See, we're starting to get little bits of yellow down here, so... But this water is still ridiculously hot. That's part of why I don't want to run the metal refineries because it heats the water up even more. Oh well, we'll do what we must. So in between episodes, I will probably finish figuring out this rocket situation, and we will move forward from there. But that is going to do it for this episode. So until next time, have a good one.